Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes expected to cruise to victory Tuesday and face U.S. Senator Ron Johnson this fall. And the race will be one of the most closely watched in Washington. Barnes on the campaign trail this past week after Alex Lasry, Sarah Godlewski, and Tom Nelson all dropped out. Meantime, a long weekend on Capitol Hill, the U.S. Senate racing to pass a number of key bills ahead of the August recess and Wisconsin primary, including the $740 billion reconciliation package. U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin joins us now from Washington. Senator, good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to be with you.
Let's start with reconciliation. A lot of moving pieces heading into the weekend. How are negotiations going behind the scenes? And is there a necessity to get this passed before August recess?
So this measure called the Inflation Reduction Act is absolutely pressing because we know that folks are really struggling with the prices at the gas pump and prices in the grocery store. And this package that we're discussing will have a deflationary impact over time.
Is this the last chance for this latest version of this package to get passed before the midterms?
Well, certainly it could be resolved in September, but this is an issue that is so pressing. And right now, we are focused on tackling inflation, lowering out-of-pocket costs, and this bill is needed now.
Senator, let's talk about another issue you're working on, the effort to codify same-sex marriage into federal law. You're helping lead that effort to find Republican votes, enough Republican votes in the Senate. Where's your vote count at as we sit here today?
Well, if we were to take up the House-passed version, we have 5 who have publicly discussed their support, and many other Republicans who have privately expressed their support. I think we have a filibuster-proof margin, which is, of course, 60 votes with all the Democrats. But I will say that there have been a number of Republicans who have expressed a concern here or there. And we're looking at a clarifying amendment that would address those concerns. I think with that, we could get as many as a dozen to 15 Republicans expressing their support publicly, and maybe more in the end voting to pass the Respect for Marriage Act.
That 5 you just mentioned, does that include Senator Ron Johnson?
Well, we've seen Senator Johnson sort of dancing through his position on this bill. I think we will have sufficient votes with or without him, but I certainly welcome his support as we move to clarify some of the concerns that have been raised by his conference.
Let's move to the primary here on Tuesday here in the state of Wisconsin. A lot of attention, a lot of national attention on Wisconsin. Democrats essentially in the Senate race clearing the field for Mandela Barnes to win on Tuesday and face Senator Johnson this fall. What influence did you have on that, on Democrats clearing the field as all of this played out behind the scenes within the past week or so?
You know, these are decisions that the candidates made. I was able to be a listening ear to those who basically called to say we don't see a path to winning the primary, and we want to make sure that we are unified and give our nominee the strongest chance of defeating Ron Johnson.
Was this the right move for Democrats, for Alex Lasry, Sarah Godlewski, Tom Nelson to drop out at this point?
You know, they came to those decisions independently, separately, but I do think that showing that unity early is extremely important.
How important is this race in Wisconsin? How much national attention and influence is it going to receive from both sides as we head into November?
Well, Ron Johnson is viewed as the most vulnerable incumbent senator of either party. And so a lot of eyes are indeed on Wisconsin and this Senate race. As you know, we have the majority in the Senate, but it is a 50-50 majority with the Vice President of the United States breaking any ties. And so those nationally are going to be looking at Wisconsin as a pickup opportunity to expand the Democratic majority in the Senate. And I have to say, I am looking for somebody who will partner with me on my efforts to fight for Wisconsinites, for good paying jobs, for bringing back manufacturing to Wisconsin, for helping a struggling dairy sector get ahead, and somebody who is working on issues of great concern to Wisconsinites rather than voting no, 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 and no.
Is this a must-win for Democrats?
I think it is.
U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin. Senator, a very busy week and weekend as you head into the August recess in the Senate. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, our town hall, the candidates on why their opponents can't win Tuesday.